What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 2 of the CR500 build. As you see here, there's some parts hanging on the wall of that thing. If you haven't seen the first video of us picking the bike up in Indiana, there's a card somewhere up here that you could click and see that. She was pretty dusty and dirty and crusty. We took her, bought it, took it to the car wash, sprayed it off, then we took it to the garage here where we're at tonight. And I've been disassembling the bike and working on it here and there. I wish I'd videoed, I wish I'd videoed the putting some of the new parts on it, but I didn't, and it is what it is. But I'm going to show you what I did to the bike already and what we got planned for the bike, and then we got some new parts that we're going to show you. So if you're interested in all this junk, stick around. She's coming up. Let's go. All right, players. First up, we're going to show you some of the new junk we got. I know it's a Tusk friggin' air filter, but it is what it is. I got that on my CR500. She's doing pretty good. But we had to buy air filter cage, and I got a bunch of other parts too that's small bolts and whatnot, but these are the bigger stuff. We got carburetor line. Went with the red. Got to have the red one. Got some new EBC brakes. It's the carbons. I had to pick up a intake boot. Picked up some reeds. I know they're the stock reeds. Everybody's going to hate me on that, but that's kind of what I want the bike to be, is pretty much stock looking in appearance. I would have went with the V-Force 3 or whatever, but couldn't find them, but whatever. Got a West Coast piston for top end rebuild. New clutch, push rod. Got the new swing arm bolt, because I'll explain that to you here in a little bit. Then we got the rear wheel bearings here. We have some hot rod water pump rebuild. This is the upper shock bearing. We done got the lower on and some ODI grips. I went with the cheap ODI grips and not the big lock-on ones like I got on my 250, because we'll probably be cutting them up on the ends and putting the bark busters back on. I'm not for sure on that, but that's some of the new stuff that I got that I ain't put on yet. And like I said, I got a bunch of bolts and whatnot, miscellaneous junk that you probably don't want to see. Now we'll show you what the frame of the bike looks like. All right, guys, here it is. There's the frame of the bike. She's a 96 500, if you didn't know that. 6 of 95 is the manufacturing date on it. We got the frame all dialed up and pretty, looking good. We got junk scattered everywhere. You can see here, we got the clutch and the basket, the clutch back, not the basket, but the outer clutch, I guess you could call it basket. There's the swing arm. You can see it's threaded there, because I like to never got that swing arm bolt out. Bunch of junk there. The head, that's a cylinder to a KTM. Go up here, there's the cylinder to the 500. Throttle, clutch. We got junk scattered everywhere. Tools laying on the floor, radiator, clutch cover, and water pump house and all that good junk. The rear brake, the shock that I got to put that link or that bearing in. Oh, she's scattered everywhere. There's the rear wheel to the bike on the stand there. We're going to have to re-spoke that and get it all nice and dialed up. Wish I could have used the black wheels that I got with it, but they're 36 spoke, and that's the 32 spoke on these Hondas, so that didn't work out. Now we'll move over to the swing arm and show you some of that junk. First, before I show you that junk, there's the chain and the frame thingamajiggers. We got the seat, the gas tank, the factory witchamajigger here with the answer bars. There's the good old steering stabilizer and the pro tapers on it. That's the weed eater, jack stand, weed eater gas. You know how we roll. Now we're going to go over to the swing arm, check it out. That's my 60 Impala. It's a friggin' chef right now. All right, here's the swing arm. Here's what we done to this so far. This is some of the new stuff that we've put on it. Link bearings. This one, the upper, or the lower shock. Got it in there, lower shock bearing. Got these bearings in here. Got the swing arm bearings all nice and prettied up. Got this all nice and polished. Got a little grease on it there. Got to put some grease on her. Still need to do some of this. I've kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but it's not 100%. Moving on over, we got clamps for days. Is the motor to this bad boy. Now, get down here. This is about messed up there. This is a Henson, I think it's a Henson outer basket. I guess you'd call that an outer basket. Everything looks pretty good in here. A lot of the bolts look like they wouldn't mess with a lot. The rod, I couldn't tell you what brand it is. It may just be a stocker. Not 100% on that. It'd be awesome if it was a stock rod. The piston, I believe, is a West Coast. She's had some lickings. Look at there. But the reason that I had to get a new swing arm bolt is because it was seized up in this bad boy like hard. So we're going to have to clean all this stuff out and get it all greased up. We're going to clean the motor top to bottom, get it all nice and pretty. Here's the other side. Get it all lined out. We're going to order some new sprockets, front and rear. The front one is a little bit wonky, but the back one, she's like, it's like that. Yeah, it's bad. That's the motor of it. You look down in here. She's a little crusty where it's been, I guess, setting for a while. But everything, I hope, is good in here. I haven't never split cases, so hopefully this bad boy ain't bad and she runs good. But pretty excited about this. I know she's kind of notched a little bit. I might be able to file that down a little bit. Not a lot, just give her a little sin there. But that's it, and we're prettying up the pegs, making that look good. That's not the pipe that I'm going to put on it. Let me show you the pipe real quick. If you've seen the first video, you probably seen this pipe on the bike, and it was pretty crusty, which it ain't 100%. I left some polish on it there, but I tried to polish it up as best I could, and it ain't got no dents in it or nothing, but you can see there that it was rusty. I tried to polish it as best I could. You can see some rust there. It had been setting forever. Now this tab under here, I didn't clean up under there because I got to weld that because it is not happy. She won't come off. The silencer there, I shined it up. It's looking decent. It's not 100% either, but we'll get there, guys. There's the front wheel, the forks. The bearings actually look pretty good. Might as well put those in new since I'm doing everything else, but I'll probably have to re-spoke the front wheel also. Wish the back, like I said, I wish the black wheels would have worked, but they didn't. Go figure. Old tars, there's the old back tar. I know we're just kind of jumping around, but in the midst of all this CR500 junk, I went out and bought another Honda 50. She's a little 1998 Z50. There's my 80 Z50 right there. The 110 still have, oh, the beauty right here. Still got it. Guy over in the corner holding a lamp. That's crazy. I know we're from the sticks in Kentucky, so, you know, it is what it is. I wish I could get the swing arm on the 500 as shiny as this one is. And I really wish I had some Dirt Star wheels to put on it, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. There's a small block 350 right there, if anybody's a car enthusiast on here also. I know we're just kind of flipping back and forth in here, but that's kind of what I was wanting to show you guys is what we've done to the CR500. There's the old XR250 right there, but that's what we've been doing to it. We got it all, gosh, bad cameraman. We got it all took apart. We'll be putting some of this stuff in tonight, right now as we're speaking, which will be on the next episode, or the next video, whatever you want to call it, of the little CR500 build. We're going to be finishing up the swing arm. We're going to get it all put up, like the chain sliders and all that cleaned up. the bolts painted up pretty and put on there, and we may slap it. No, I ain't gonna slap it in the frame yet, because I want to get the motor cleaned up and it in first, where it'll be easier to do all that junk. But I'm waiting on the wrist pin bearing for the rod. I'm waiting on that to come in, so hopefully it'll come in today, or not today because it's freaking nighttime, but tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be in tomorrow, and I'll be able to get this motor wrapped up. I'm gonna clean on it some tonight and get it looking fresh, and we're gonna start putting her together, guys. If you're enjoying this CR500 build, drop down and hit that subscribe button. Turn the little bell on so you know that I'm dropping another video. I'm hoping to get these videos, this channel and these videos pumping back to back, where you can kind of see some of this stuff. It's starting to become wintertime around here, so the dirt bike stuff will probably stop. But hopefully you guys are car junkies too, because we're going to be starting back on the 1960 wagon and putting some floors and air riding junk and stuff on it. But hopefully the bike stuff will pick back up, and we'll be able to show you some more of that stuff on this channel. But this channel, if you guys are new here, this channel is kind of like a cars and bike kind of deal all together. So you never know what you'll see on this channel, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It's a bunch of rambling and showing you a bunch of junk you probably don't care about. But if you do, help me out. Drop down there and hit that subscribe button, where we can grow this channel, and we'll get much more builds, and maybe get some crazy looking builds up in here. Maybe some Banshees or something other. I like Banshee four-wheelers. Guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We love each and every one of you guys. If you're a CR500, where's it at? Bam! If you're a CR500 fan, let me know in the comments. If you have one, let me know what year it is and how long you had it. Love to hear from you guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode.